of February, a day I'll never forget. It was only last year I sat down with my wife for dinner like we've done for the last 14 years together. But on this day she suggested, perhaps we have reached the end of the road and we should consider separation. I said, what happened? Tell me more. Who am I kidding? I was like, oh, hold on, slow down, tiger. You see, the COVID lockdown brought several relationships to an end. And on this day, I was looking at a similar fate. Fellow Toastmasters, and most welcome guest. Today I'm going to share with you how I saved my marriage, what I learned from that experience, and how I applied it to other parts of my life. There might be something for you as well. Are you ready?
Yeah.
Thank you. So before the lockdown, my wife and I were traveling with work separately 3 to 4 days a week. But during the lockdown, we were constantly in each other's faces all the time in our small London apartment. And since the lockdown, things haven't really changed. We continue to work from home all the time. Most things have moved online, meetings and events. And many of our friends have left the city or the country thanks to Brexit. So my wife got disenchanted with the whole thing and we decided to see a therapist. Through the therapy, we realized that we didn't really have any major issues, and it seems like not many couples do. And our therapy, famous for having worked with Oprah Winfrey at his heydays, he suggested a lot of things, but one thing that was a game changer was running relationship experiments. So, an experiment in this context means a change that one or both parties in the couple may not want to accept it, but they agree to do so because it is temporary. Think of how businesses get you to try before you buy. Experiments can be from few weeks to few months, and at the end of that, you sit down together, review how it all went, and then decide to keep it, tweak it, or scrap it, or perhaps add some more experiments. The first experiment we decided to do was to solve our main problem. We decided to stay apart from each other for 3 months. So I started doing cat sitting around London to give my wife space and also not to spend on hotels. At the end of the 3 months, I was missing home. But my wife wanted to continue. So another 3 months. At the end of which, she started missing me. So we decided to stop the experiment. We regained our affection. And we have been happily married since. So experiments have now become a part of our life. We do a lot of experiments, we keep some, we discard many. We started doing gratitude practice together at the end of the day. We love it. We switch up household chores. We come up with fun dates, taking turns, and many more, so you can ask me after the speech. This summer, we are introducing solo travel to regain our sense of adventure. Experiments has brought us closer together, made our relationship more fun, and given us space to grow. So excited with this turnaround, I decided to run some experiments with my friends. You see, friendships need nurturing too. London life can get busy. So I decided to create a safe space with my friend. For 3 months, we'll meet every 2 weeks. We talk about everything that's going on in my life and in our lives. The good, the bad, the ugly. Usually it's the ugly. And this is supposed to be a safe space. It's completely confidential. You can share everything. And there's no judgment. We listen to each other with empathy. And we give each other all the no judgment, this open-mindedness. And if it comes down to it, we don't jump into solution. We try to encourage each other to come do so. My friend was initially very hesitant. But after 2 meetings, he was blown away and he wanted to continue. So I extended my experiment with other friends, and then recently with female friends. For everybody involved, it's been a beautiful experience. Now let me tell you about the experiments I'm doing with myself. Relationships are a bedrock of our life. And one of the most important one is the one you have with yourself. Now, unfortunately, I have a tortuous relationship with myself. I take myself very hard, have very little self-compassion, and I suppress my need against others. There are other problems too, let's not get there. Okay. Now, with this approach, I was able to chip away at my habits and conditioning one experiment at a time. So I recently started doing salsa again, not the sauce, but the dance. And I'm trying to get into, West Coast style swing dancing, so if anybody knows anything. I'm also running my experiments with my family and with my business partner. He doesn't know it yet, I'm going to start now. So I've come to the end of the speech. I hope I've inspired a few of you to run some experiments. So please could you, with a show of hands, tell me whether you are interested in running an experiment with your partner. So you can start raising hands. With your friends. With your family. With yourself. And with your work colleagues. Amazing. All right, thank you so much. I just wanted to say, thank you by the way, the excitement is amazing. It's infectious. I want to say that, well, good luck as you become the scientist of your life and you run those experiments. So, enjoy. Thank you.